So a little bit about myself. I have a history with Halliburton. I was an engineer for Halliburton for 16 years. I started off in Bakersfield, California, 3 years, sleeping in a pickup truck on the rigs, working 24/7. From there, I went to Denver, Colorado, where I was a cased hole analyst, processing data, and a consultant. From there, I got a promotion to a global pulsed neutron product champion. That is where we have a mini neutron generator that sends neutrons into the formation that various neutrons interact with the atoms, sending off gamma rays of various energy levels and counts. From there, I went to Saudi Arabia, where I spent the last 3.5 years as a cased hole advisor. I have a degree, a bachelor's in mechanical engineering and a master's in industrial technology, where I got a 4.0 GPA and number 1 in my class. I did not have a 4.0 when I got my mechanical engineering. But that being said, I didn't choose Halliburton. Halliburton chose me. I feel that was my path in life. And that's going to lead us to Aflac. I started Aflac in 2020. I survived every single recession in the oil and gas industry until COVID. So I'm not too happy about COVID. But Aflac decided, hey, do you want to come for free, commission only? And I said, sure, I'm not doing anything else. But it turned out great. I feel that was my path in life. I started out my first year, I hit all the first year awards and metrics. I absolutely crushed them, fast start through All-Star. That got me number 1 in new accounts for the Texas-Houston region. Number 2 in annual premium for rookie. I got Rookie of the Year for the entire region and won a trip for my wife and I to San Diego. And then so far this year, I've hit 2 of 2 VIP awards as well. My hobbies, my Jeep, which I'm selling. I'm sad. And my Mazda Miata that I'm driving right now that gets 30 to 40 miles per gallon, traveling to Colorado a lot, and then firearms, personal defense, that type of a thing. Thank you. Thank you. So what is Aflac? So I'm only going to talk a little bit of Aflac. I saved most of my time for the, the little information nugget. So really quickly, Aflac is not medical insurance. What is medical insurance? Medical insurance primarily pays doctors and hospitals. You have deductibles, you have co-payments, you have out-of-pocket maximums. They're going to pay your provider. But you're still left with money to pay that deductible that you got to come out of pocket. Maybe if your child were sick, they're not going to be driving themselves to MD Anderson. You may be missing work. Where does that money come from? To help pay your mortgage, to help pay your rent, to help pay your medical bills. Life is tough right now. A lot of us are being squeezed on all sides, inflation, etc. That money is going to come from Aflac. We pay you directly. You can use that money however you see fit to pay your bills. Aflac is a piece of the puzzle. You can have the greatest health plan in the world, but it's not going to pay for everything. You're still left with a lot of expenses. That's where Aflac comes in. So choose a major medical, choose Aflac. We can generally give you better coverage for a lower overall price. We offer a variety of services from cancer coverage, accident, short-term disability, hospital, dental, vision, life, etc. So that's it. That's all I'm talking about Aflac. All right, so we're going to talk about business. I'm going to talk about the 4 major areas. Right now we're going to talk about remaining competitive. Virtually every business in this room has a lot of competition. And there are generally 3 areas you can be in. Good, cheap, and fast, or what I'd also call quality, price, and service. Unless you're a monopoly, you generally need to choose 2. You can have high quality and a good price, but you're going to be limited on your labor and how fast you can put it out. You can be really fast and have really high quality, But you don't have to come down on prices because you serve excellent product. And again, cheap and fast, not necessarily very good. So let me ask you, how many of you can cook a great burger? How many of you? Okay. So remember that coming on. That's going to come in later on this. Chick-fil-A is one of the examples I use. This is lunchtime. There is a line around the block. What does Chick-fil-A specialize in? Service. And quality. They have a very good product. They don't have to be the cheapest in the area. They don't have to rely on enticing prices to get their customers. Their customers come with a line around the block every lunch hour versus some other fast food restaurants that may focus on quality. I mean, I need to hurry up. Productivity and morale. You need the correct employer, so a culture. You need the right employees. So what does that look like? If you got the right culture, people who show up to work, they're happy, their productivity, they don't call in sick, they're not hiring and quitting, what does that look like for the next 5 years? What does it produce? It produces a successful business. Attracting top talent. We're all looking for the same pool of workers. We want people that are responsible and on time, reasonably intelligent and trainable, and we're looking for knowledgeable and proficient. We're all chasing this small pool. It seems like it's gotten smaller since COVID. And finally, the last one is controlling costs. We're all running a business to make a profit, to feed our family, to give back to our community. But we're also dealing with controlling costs, costs of inflation, costs of supply chain, costs of not having the right workers. How much does it cost you to do the job again? Cost of not having enough workers, that's opportunity costs. Are you having to turn down jobs, or is it taking longer to get those jobs out and resulting in less happy customers? The cost of workers leaving. Hiring and training costs $5,000 to $10,000. Takes one of your most valuable items, time. So the big four challenges we talked about: remaining competitive, your employee productivity, attracting and retaining employees, controlling costs. All of these boil down to your employees. Having the right employees, having enough employees. Your entire business is your employees. Remember that Chick-fil-A? The CEO is not serving chicken. He has an army of well-trained employees to serve you well. And you want to run your business. Do you want to work on your business or in your business? You hire employees to do work you don't want to do. You hire employees to have the work that you don't have time to do. Your employees need to make you more than they cost. Or an employee needs to free someone else up to make more than they cost. So we talked about that burger. Who here can cook a better burger than McDonald's? Just about everybody. They don't say they have the best burgers. They talk about how many they've sold. Your job is to work on your business and to sell. And then finally, the last slide, with 32 seconds left, jobs versus career. You want to make your employees sticky. I started off at Taco Bell sweeping the floor. In there, you're just getting a paycheck and flexible hours. Oil company, paycheck, medical, dental, vision, life, paid time off. 401k, employee stock purchase plan, wellness, and gyms. There's a line. We all can't go here right away, but we can start moving up this line by offering benefits. That's it. My name is Chris McIlroy, and thank you for listening to me.